Hello, Soul Family. My name is Geeta, and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Before we get started, I will be doing a quick angel messages video, and I also need to set everything up since YouTube changed it to where I can't set it up before I go live. Now, I can't edit it or anything. Hey Jessica, how are you doing? The list is open. I'm just going to do a quick angel messages reading. I'm trying to set everything up. You at work? Okie dokie. Well, maybe you can watch the angel messages. One quick in angel messages. Okay. We have Garrett and Kendra. There we go. You sent exactly the same time, so I'm going to do Kendra's instead because hers is shorter than yours. Okay. Hey Kendra, how are you doing? How are the candles? They're still burning. Some of them turned black. Not all of them. They were like all clear when I went to bed. And then when I woke up, some of them are black. It doesn't mean all of them are yours or black or anything. All right, Garrett with quick reading. And what? Angel messages. Yeah, okay, I see you rounded. Okay, so a quick reading and 2 main depth readings and angel messages. I would listen to this beginning part, Garrett, because a lot of times they like to put stuff, sprinkle in stuff for you. When they always seem to have something referencing to this at the beginning. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and do my quick angel messages. But if you would like to be part of the angel messages, put in your, your, I don't know, juju energy. Tell the angels you want a message in the message. that I'm about to do. I heard a do, but nothing happened. Okay. Let me share this on my story really quick because I haven't got to do that yet. It's like, come on, thing, load. That's a good song. Let's pick whatever. You can't hear it. All right. There. I did the story. All right, here we go. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And don't forget, Valentine's Day is about love in general, not always romantic love. That can also include self-love. So buy yourself some flowers, take yourself to a spa or some shit like that. Buy yourself a nice dinner, wine and dine yourself. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, let's do your angel messages reading. All right, please tell me, what do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? They're saying there's an A and B pile today. What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? They're saying 2. But, okay, they're saying that. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get the cards first before I start reading it. What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? And you can ask a pendulum or whatever which pile is most for you. What do the angels say to the collective? What do they want them to know? Energy is going to be number 13, financial constraints. That's not what we want to hear. What? Hey, Emily, how are you doing? All right. So I'm going to read the overall energy first, okay? This is for both A and B. This is A and this one's B, okay? All right, so financial constraints. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money, but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware that what's really important and cautiously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs, but bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things that you already have. All right, so let's go ahead and read A. So keep this in mind. Both of them are going to talk to something about financial constraints. All right, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Okay, so this is the most likely talk about financial situations for you guys, okay? Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drink smiling at your success. And I'm hearing something about, this isn't going to be for everybody, but you're going to know who you are. Are you going to be able to afford to go on vacation? I'm hearing yes, you will, but they're saying like they're wanting you to be more conservative and everything. That's not for everybody. All right, then we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, in the reverse. So this is something to do with your throat chakra, communication. It can indicate a throat chakra blockage, and this could be partially why you're having these issues. So maybe there's something you did not speak up upon when it comes to receiving gifts, or someone doing something that maybe someone took more than they should have, and you let them, and you didn't speak up. So there's something where you're supposed to speak up about your needs, which is what they're telling me here. I'm going to read the card, but it's not going to say exactly what I just said, just because it's a specific message about speaking up about your needs and everything like that. And so because of that, you did something to cut off the flow of abundance. And so you need to start speaking up about things. You don't have to be a bitch about it, but let me read it. Archangel Gabriel, reverse. This card reverse often indicates significant blocks in the throat center. Something in your history may have caused you to shut down, but it's important now to break through that unhealthy pattern. Or you may currently be in a situation where the free sharing of your ideas, opinions, and feelings is being thwarted. In addition to the fear of self-expression, this card reverse could indicate physical throat problems. as all the chakra cards reversed may signal difficulties in that area of the body. And they're saying if your throat chakra issues that you're actually physically ill. They're trying to say that the angels are there trying to help you through it and that everything will be okay financially. Just try to work on taking very good care of yourself. The physical trouble may be connected with the blocked energy of the chakra, so it's all the more important to work on clearing the energy and the center involved. To clear the throat chakra, call upon Gabriel and meditate on his power blasting through any blocks. See your throat center spinning in a beautiful blue light. Muster up the courage to speak your truth to yourself and to those around you. Okay, so that's part of your problem. You're not speaking your truth. It's time to let go of any old fear of confrontation and stand up for yourself from now on. So there's something where you're supposed to be standing up for yourself, and this is part of why you're experiencing financial constraints. All right, so now let's do pile B, or section B. I don't know, it's not really a pile, but you know what I mean. Section B. It says, dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving all full steam ahead, it's time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time of dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way, so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry. We'll wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. So they're really wanting you to rest. Let's see what this says. Oh, look at that. You both got angels. The second chakra, Archangel Ariel. The second chakra is the sacral chakra, right? So they're wanting you to rest. This is talking about just like losing powers. It says and this is talking about a blockage too. When this card is reversed, you may find that your creativity is being blocked. If this is the case, you might need to take more risks and open up to new and different ideas. Go inward to find the feelings that may be causing this blockage. Call upon Ariel to help you release old fears and self-limiting limitations. Okay, so it's talking about, what is this part talking about? It's talking about we have all these ideas. We have so many dreams to share with you, but they want you to rest because some of y'all probably must have overdone it or something. But they're wanting the inspiration, the ideas to kind of come through you, but they can't while you're all tight, while you're all, I don't know, tired or worked up or whatever. So they're wanting you to be in like a zen or a chilled out state and work on balancing your chakras so the inspiration can come through because it's there. And then they're saying that you have to remove that self-limiting beliefs. So if you think that you can't do something, you know, that is going to be part of your problem. Be open to the possibility of it happening. You may not know how it will happen, and you don't have to know how it will happen, except that it'll happen however it's meant to happen, and that you're going to show up and you're going to take action when you see the opportunity to actually do whatever it is that you're trying to do. This card reverse could also signal problems with intimacy of all kinds and issues of sexual intimacy in particular. Visualize Ariel spinning a beautiful light in the second chakra, calming and healing the energy there. Know that real closeness can be both safe and comfortable for you, that you deserve a depth of sharing in your relationships. So hopefully that makes sense for everybody. It makes sense for me. I wasn't expecting it to be that. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be like where it made all that sense for both piles like that. But, I mean, that is how it be sometimes. Hey, Ariana. All right, Kendra, it's your turn. Go ahead and post your question. All right, I also have Emily after Garrett with a regular reading. And I'm closing the list now. I may not go live tomorrow because of Valentine's Day. I'm trying to spend time with Amber. Here we go. All right, Kendra has a regular reading, and Kendra says, what are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? Please tell me, what are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra, please? What are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? The Knight of Pentacles and the reverse. What are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? Tower. What are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? Three of Swords reversed. What are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? The Wheel of Fortune. What are Medi's current feelings towards Kendra? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Fool in the reverse. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Wands. The Four of Cups. Affecting energy, I think, is you. And it's saying that, I don't know, you're definitely feeling kind of blah about this whole situation with him. They're saying it's underwhelming. You're tired of waiting. And you feel like that it's like diminishing your value, and there's some kind of injustice because there's no progress being made. And so I feel like it's saying that you're holding back in the situation. What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? Alright, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles and the reverse. See, it's like the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is talking about things taking a long time too. Clarifying the Tower and the Cups. Clarifying the Three of Swords reversed. The Chariot. What a Cancer energy. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Pentacles reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles. What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra, please? Can't say just yet because it's like telling the story. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Two of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Cups. The Hermit in the reverse. Clarifying the Chariot. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Hierophant. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Queen of Wands reversed, Temperance reversed, and there's the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Sorry, Anna. I'll be back tomorrow. Or I'm going to try to be. I may not, though. If I do, it's going to be really late. I don't know. Happy birthday, Goody. What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? Congratulations. It's a blessing to be able to live that long. I'll be very happy if I can live to be 87. What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra, please? What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? Bottom of the deck is Unrequited Love. Then we have Parental Alienation. Dragging their feet in committal. Does he have kids? And Overshares. What is Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? It's nice to see you all. But I did close my list. It filled up pretty quickly today. I wasn't taking too many. But I will be back this weekend. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. What are Minnie's current feelings towards Kendra? Oh, yeah, I think you said something like that. What are Minnie's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Minnie's current feelings towards Kendra? Clarifying the Two of Wands and the reverse. Clarify the Two of Wands and the reverse, please. It's mutual. Clarifying the Hermit and the reverse. Pretending. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles and the reverse. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles and the reverse. Unavailable. Clarifying Justice in the reverse. No spark. Clarifying the Hierophant. Clarifying the Hierophant. We have I'm Ready, and then Obsessed came out as well. Bottom of the deck is Polly. I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. And then Situationship. What are Minnie's current feelings towards Kendra, please? What is Minnie's current feelings towards Kendra? Well, I mean, he's Muslim, right? Minnie's current feelings towards Kendra. Can't some of them do that? Please clarify it's mutual. I'm lying. Clarify it's mutual. I have cried over you. Clarify I'm lying. I'm too broken to love. Please clarify pretending. I can't talk to you right now. Is even not talking to you? Clarifying unavailable. I'm afraid I will hurt you. Please clarify no spark. If I lose you, I will have lost everything. Please clarify I'm ready with obsessed. I'm afraid to contact you. Bottom of the deck is I believe we are twin flames. I don't know if you're actually been twin flames and just I'm still planning my next move. One of you believes that you're twin flames or like, you know, like soulmates or something. And then we have, I have many unsent messages to you, and I regret walking away from you. All right, so his current feelings are, he's definitely like dragging his feet when it comes to doing anything. he does want to, it's like 3 of Swords reverse. So it's like reconciliation, heal, coming out of heartbreak. It's like he wants to stop feeling heartbroken. He is feeling heartbroken. He's trying to stop feeling heartbroken over you. And I think it's because he thinks that you have a very special connection. Okay. Um, I feel like if anything, he may use that as to justify, you know, I do think that he probably feels like you're like meant to be together in some way. And with the overshares, he may even want to tell his wife or something. Maybe not about you, but that he wants someone else too. Like, I don't think he would say your name specifically, but like, hey, how do you think about having a second wife or some shit? It's taking a long time for him to make a decision. One, he doesn't want to, you know, abandon his child. He's trying to find some kind of, I don't know, mutual understanding, mutual ground, common ground, a compromise of some sort. He also is having difficulty pretending that he is not in love with you or that he doesn't prefer you or want you. He definitely feels like he can't give you any more than he's giving right now. I'm in the middle of giving a reading. That's how I am. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune. Part of him feels like he's kind of fated or destined to be with you and to end his current situation. I feel like it's talking about him ending his current situation. I feel like there could be like not much of a spark between him and his wife. And I think that's what it's referring to. Yeah, he wants to stay with his wife because he wants to honor his wife and he wants and his child. And he wants to still have you. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. That's what's here. He wants to find a way to have you both. And that's either to keep you as like a situationship or something. Try to talk his wife into letting him have a second wife. He probably is joking around with her, making little comments or something like that. He's feeling very overwhelmed though. He definitely wants to be with you and he's definitely obsessed with you. And he's afraid to contact you now. He's really overwhelmed. So he definitely thinks like you have a high level connection, but he also feels like a piece of shit if he abandons his kid. All right. So far, what I'm getting out of this entire reading is that he's kind of wishy-washy, trying to decide if he wants to be with you or not. Like he's mostly right now trying to wish or dream that somehow he can be with you and still stay with his wife. That's mostly what I'm getting. He doesn't feel like he has a very good spark with his wife anymore for whatever reasons. It might be because he works a lot or something. For all you know, he's making her do everything at home. And she's tired or something. You can't just like... Now, the angels are saying something about your situation, Kendra. And what the angels ever is saying to me is that just remember, the way he's treating her is the way he's going to treat you if you're in a similar situation. And they want to say that you're not really that special in that sense. And they're also saying, I don't know if you're actually doing this, but they're saying, you know, don't look at her and think that, oh, well, you're just better than her or something, because you're not. And you are perfectly capable of being in the same situation as her. And you have to ask yourself, would you want to be in her situation? And that should tell you if you want to be with the person that you're currently asking about. And I wouldn't normally say all that, but that's what they're saying. It's not that you're better or anything like that. It's just that, I don't know, he's getting bored. And he probably wants attention. Those Pisces like fucking attention. They can't get enough attention. Yeah, but it's nice that you're not taking it seriously, but don't you think you should? You're potentially destroying someone's family and their marriage. You know, I think that is something to be taking seriously. Especially if you're not really serious about being with him, then you should leave him alone. Hopefully your reading has been informative and helpful. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to Garrett. Go ahead and post your first question, Garrett. If you don't even care that much about him or his wife, at least have, you know, compassion enough for the innocent child that you could be potentially destroying the life of, or assisting in it. I mean, he is obviously contributing as well, but at least honor the child, Kendra. All right, Garrett. Garrett says, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett for a mini in-depth reading? Please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? 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 Clarifying the High Priestess. The Emperor. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Four of Cups. 10 of Wands. Clarifying Death in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse. What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett, please? Clarifying the Emperor. Six of Swords. Clarifying the Five of Swords in the reverse. We have the Moon. Clarifying the Ten of Wands. Five of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Tower in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands in the reverse. Justice. Page of Wands reversed. The Knight of Wands reversed. Who is this? It's reading a little bit like it's you. Who is this? It's not saying who. How do we have this many and not say who it is? Like a jealousy energy, pessimism surrounding removing limitations and restrictions, negative influences, toxic traits. Knight of Swords reversed. Trying to make a decision about inspired action. Oh, maybe that's her. Okay, so the affecting energy is a Leo and you. And you're upset, by the way. And it's also saying the Leo is a player energy. Could be like, isn't Cooper a Leo? It's like a third party. And then we do have strength here. Okay. What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? Clarifying the Six of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Perfect match. Clarifying the Moon. Pretending. Clarifying the Five of Wands and the reverse. Clarify the Five of Wands and the reverse. Clarify the Five of Wands and the reverse. It's mutual. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. And benched. Bottom of the deck energy is experiment with arguments and catfish. No spark. Incompatible. So it's a good chance that Cooper, okay, could be a part of it. Looks like she could be, you know, thinking about experimenting with him, and then they got into an argument about catfishing. I'm not really who I say I am. Someone's not being who they. There's no spark. I'm being incompatible. I don't think it's most likely you, because this is the affecting energy has been Cooper so far. Most likely Cooper. Like, we don't know 100%, but most likely it's Cooper. So this is telling me something is going on with them. And it's not good. Please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? You want them to not fight? You want them to get along? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? Well, I don't think she experimented past talking. Please clarify perfect match. I regret how I treated you. Clarifying pretending. She needed to fuck around and find out that some guy is going to treat her like a piece of shit and is going to use her. Please clarifying it's mutual. Cooper probably just wants to fuck her. I'm testing you. Please clarify it's mutual. I miss you. I'm sorry. Please clarify benched. We will be together soon. Bottom of the deck says, I have cried over you. I can't be with you. I want to confess my feelings. When I go out, I imagine having a chance encounter with you. So in her current feelings, she's definitely contemplating the relationship, and it's weighing very heavily on her. Like, she definitely has, like, she has feelings towards you, and you have feelings towards her. You know, the feelings are there between the both of you. And she does miss you. I think that she's just not, like, you know, she may not, you know, be sure about, like, what she wants, which is really common for young people. You know, I don't know why you expect her to behave any differently than other young people. So I don't understand that. They're saying about attachment or something. Attachment to They're saying Snow White, perfect virgin, purity. There's an issue that you're having with purity. It is like that's something that, you know, men often they project on women. Men can go out and the more people they fuck, they're the stud. They become awesome. That means they're accomplished. The more bitches you get, the better you are, right? But if a girl has sex with a couple people, she's a huge slut or whore or whatever. And she's now devalued. Why do men gain value by sleeping around, but women lose value? But that's what it's from. You have been programmed by society that women should be pure, angelic, virgin beings. And I don't do that. It's not about you. You're holding her to expectations of society. Society standards are that women must be virgins until we get married or something. Like, you can't have a body count. And if a woman has any body count, well, you know, she's experimenting, trying to understand what she wants and what she likes. And women, they get suckered into having sex with guys and they shouldn't be. You know, a lot of times the guy will say, oh, I really love you, I really want you, and all this stuff, and then come to find out they're just a piece of shit. So a lot of women, they end up with a body count because they were used, you know, or lied to, you know, but yet she's the piece of shit because she, you know, she had feelings for someone and decided to follow her heart. You know, you're just jealous. That's all there is to it. You're just saying, I don't do that. You can't hold other people the same standards as yourself. And we don't know if she's done anything. She might just be flirting with this guy. You know? You don't know. She thinks that you're moving on from the connection. Like, she feels like you're a perfect match, but like, and that you're like very wise and everything like that, but also that you're moving on, and she regrets how she's treated you. There's something she wants to tell you, but it's taking her a long time to do it. She could want to apologize about something. She wants to tell you about something that is also being hidden. And if you're going to be in this energy where you're judging her in this way, she could be picking up that energy and it could be pushing her away, by the way. She thinks that, I don't know, in this energy, there's some kind of ending with death in the reverse, the tower in the reverse, but that can be like the resistance or a lot of pressure to end things. And saying that she's going to give you just enough attention to keep you around as a backup option until you can be together. Yeah, you don't like it, and you have to ask yourself why you don't like it. That's a wound that needs to be healed. You are viewing her through the filter of your wound. Go ahead and post your next question. you just accept that she's a person and she has her own spiritual path? And who she flirts with or whatever. That says like stuff that maybe she needs to learn, you know, by dealing with these different people. This one is, this is mini in depth, right? What is this? Because this could be the quick reading or a mini in depth reading. So can you clarify which one it is? Yeah, what? All right. Where's the connection headed between Alyssa? I have to put Alyssa's name first, otherwise it'll pick what you want. Okay. So Alyssa and Garrett, not Garrett and Alyssa. All right. Please tell me, where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Clarifying the Empress and the reverse. Clarifying the Chariot. Clarifying the World and the reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Wands and the reverse. Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Clarifying the Six of Swords and the reverse. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying Death in the reverse. Clarifying Strength. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. The affecting energy is her boyfriend and bad Alyssa. Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? Clarifying the Hierophant in the reverse. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. Gemini King. Oh. Can we pick one? Clarify the King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Wedding ring. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles and the reverse. Butterfly. Clarifying the Knight of Wands and the reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Peeking out. Clarify the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Clarify the Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have Not Today on the bottom with sunglasses and palm tree. Where's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March? You have to stop judging her for her choices and learning her lessons. You're judging her. And you think, well, I'm not doing it, then she can't do it either. Here's the connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March. It's judging. You have to try not to judge her and accept that she's going to do things that aren't awesome to learn her lessons. She's going to make mistakes. You have to allow her to make mistakes. You have to create an environment where she can make mistakes, where everybody in your life can make mistakes. And you're not going to hate them or change how you feel just because they had to learn something. I'm not saying they're making mistakes where they're murdering you or something like that, or doing something really, but if they're doing something and it's mostly just reflecting on them, and the only thing it's doing with you is reflecting on your opinion of them, then the problem isn't with them, it's with you. You know? Please don't hide people like that. Why'd you hide him? Clarify abundance. They didn't do anything wrong. Clarify abundance. They just spammed. Clarify abundance. Nope. No, I don't block people for spamming. Please don't block people for spamming. The only thing you block people for is being, you know, rude and mean to people and stuff. Spamming is not a blockable offense. You can time them out for spamming if they're doing it too much. You don't have to be like Katarina, because that's low-key what you're doing, because you're annoyed because he's doing it. They're doing it during your reading. tell me. There's a connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March. There's a connection headed between Alyssa and Garrett from now until the end of March. Clarifying abundance. No, you hang up. Clarify wedding rings. Puppet master. Clarifying the butterfly. We have the document. Clarify paradise. Clarify paradise. Clarify paradise. Clarify paradise. The screw. Bottom of the deck is friendship. What a catch. Proposal. Sorry, Angela. I'll be back tomorrow or Saturday. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow, but if I might run out of energy. I might be being a little bit too ambitious because I'm going to do a bunch of things with Amber. Okay. So, where's the connection headed? I'm seeing her, she's feeling really impatient. Like she's going to be feeling really impatient and having a difficult mental transition when it comes to marriage. It's like she wants to get married. She might talk about it to you. She might talk to you about it. And I'm seeing her being determined. It's like she seems determined to get married. She might do things to try and manipulate you. To like test the waters to see if you will, I don't know. It's like she wants you to marry her or to propose to her. She wants you to be more like how Marco said he wanted everybody to love bomb him. She wants more love bombing. She wants attention. She's kind of in a similar energy as him. In the sense that there's a lot of people, they don't understand what healthy relationships are, and they think that, you know, a healthy relationship is when you're going, I love you, be with me, I love you, and you're obsessively doing it like every single day and doing all these things. And even if they like, they even want it, so like if you reject them, or if she rejects you, then she still wants you to keep doing it. It makes her feel good. It makes her feel like she has value. She's still going to be having, like, wrapping up some kind of unfinished business with her boyfriend. It's like there's like an energy of her ending her relationship, though, there. And that showed up in the other reading, too, death in the reverse. It's talking about you like contacting each other, talking a lot, like on and off, and like things potentially changing, but ultimately I'm seeing her holding back she kind of is going to leave quickly. 8 of Wands, reverse, strength. She's like ultimately holding back. So are you going to be in union? And by the end of March, no. You're not going to be in union. That's not what it's saying. But it is saying that there's going to be a lot of communication from now until then. And that there's potential for things to start going somewhere. But she's still fucking with this other situation. So it's making it not happen. All right. She's like, there's, okay. So what, you have to understand what's going on with her and her boyfriend. Because her boyfriend gave her a shut-up ring, right? Her ego is wounded. And what he has made her feel like is that she got a shut-up ring. He doesn't really want to marry her. And so she doesn't feel as attractive. I feel like that he does things to make her feel unattractive as well. I don't know if he's commenting on her physical appearance or anything like that. So basically, she has resentment towards her boyfriend because he won't marry her. I was like, well, you know, if you're not going to marry me and you don't want me, this other person does. And there's a part of her that wants to kind of flaunt that this other person wants her to him. So she could say, look, this is my value. Look at my value. I'm valuable. Look at this person wants me. These people want me. Right? That's what she's saying. And even if she's not telling him, which she could, but like, even if she's not telling him, she's like proving to herself. She's boosting her self-esteem by fucking with this person. Because she feels like shit because her boyfriend gave her a shut-up ring. You know? So she's looking for attention outside. I don't think that she doesn't feel very open and receptive to being with anybody right now. It's just she's only open to receiving validation. She wants a lot of it too. All right, go ahead and post your next question. I know, but they're kind of hard to shuffle and shit with all my hands. Amber has some tighter ones I might be able to use better. I don't know. They're different Amber she uses. Alright, please tell me what's Alyssa's current energy towards Cooper? What is 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 Alyssa's current energy towards Cooper? Clarifying the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I really enjoy not judging people. It's like minding your business. You know? I don't... Clarifying Lovers. I might tell you guys that maybe something that you're doing is incorrect or something. It doesn't mean that I think that less of you because of it. I find the Hanged Man. I'm just saying, you know, you might want to reconsider that, you know. But at the same time, if you completely need to go ahead and make that mistake so you can learn your lesson. I don't care. Go do it. You know, it's up to you guys what you want to do. But everybody needs to learn their lessons in the way that they need to. What is Alyssa's current energy towards Cooper? Clarifying the Hermit and the Reverse. Clarifying the world. Now I'm getting that he is jealous, even though that's not. Okay, it's kind of what the card said. Clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. The reason why she likes Cooper is because, and the Leos do this, they love bomb the crap out of you. Two of Swords, Two of Wands reversed. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed. So she's trying to make a choice. She kind of feels like, you know, I don't know, like it's over maybe. There's like an energy of she doesn't want to miss out on an opportunity. It could be with another person. The world can also indicate her leveling up spiritually, learning some kind of lessons. I'm seeing her trying to learn with a hangman in the world. It's like there's like a letting go. Need to find out more information. She has like sadness and regret. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Clarifying the Hanged Man. This could be you. There's a lot of Pisces energy. She's trying to see things in different, like a different perspective. She may want to reevaluate. One of the reasons why she doesn't try to be with you is because of bad Alyssa. It's like, say you're friends with John, and say John, you know, you hung out and John had this girl he had a crush on, right? And every once in a while she'd come over and hang out while you would be there, right? And then say you really end up liking her, right? But John already had a crush on her. John was already trying to do things with her, like before you even knew about her. Like, okay, so like what's going on is that now John's not going to be happy with you if you start making moves on her, right? Is John going to be happy with you if you start making moves on his crush? No, he's not going to be happy about that, and it's going to cause issues between you. So right now Alyssa is in the position where she feels obligated. You know, bad Alyssa has already laid claim to you, unfortunately. And so she feels like she is upsetting her friend or betraying her friend by liking you or wanting you. But bad Alyssa doesn't care about Cooper. So she's just getting attention from somewhere else. But part of her is reevaluating, you know, whatever's going on with bad Alyssa being pissed off. And she's trying to see things in a different perspective. I don't think it's necessarily fair, you know, but a lot of people are like that, you know. I mean, technically, I'm not going to try to fuck with, you know, somebody who's like, I've had stuff, you know, happen. Like I had had a friend who, a couple of things happened. Like, I had one friend, her husband tried to like flirt with me at one point, and I rejected him because I think it's wrong for me to fuck with my friend's husband. And luckily, there was no attraction or anything on my part there. Then, and I had a boyfriend too at the time, but like, so I'm like, no. And then, even though my boyfriend was being a piece of shit at the time when he did that, and then, but they were into like swinging or something, I don't know. And then there's this one friend of theirs, a mutual friend of theirs, and he would always come over and he would love bomb me, and he would try to get me to like be with him and stuff like that, and he would flirt, and I tried just being friends with him, and like we did like meditation and stuff like that. We'd go do that kind of stuff together, and we would hang out just as friends and everything. But like I stopped hanging out with him because he got to the point where he was like trying to make moves on me, and so I stopped doing that. But then she, you know, then she decided she was going to date him even though she was married. Oh my god. Anyways, I just didn't want to participate in any of that. I feel happier that I didn't participate in any of that. Um, they wanted to do stuff with me, but I didn't. I really valued her more. So it could be any kind of thing like that with Alyssa, you know? And that's what I was talking about here. She's kind of feeling sad and reevaluating things with her, trying to see things in different. She's trying to make a choice in love. Kind of be done with it. I'm seeing her kind of letting go, but she needs, I don't know, maybe to find out more information. There's 2 cards about finding out more information. And then there's upset feelings, and then there's like jealousy. And so even in the affecting energy, let me see who this is. Probably her, the Emperor. You could be affecting this energy. See, this is her. Again, this ending is in association with her when it comes to like, because she wants to get married. Part of her wants someone who really wants to like fight for her, because she doesn't feel like whoever she's been fucking with is wanting to fight for her. I don't know. Maybe show up with a whole fucking, at this rate, I would show up with a whole fucking bouquet or something. It's almost like she wants you to take a bold move. Even if she rejected you, she would still like it. It's like so weird. But it's because her ego is so bruised from whatever she feels rejected by her boyfriend. Because he had proposed to her, but with no intention to marry her. And they're saying there is a reason. She still has some growing up to do. She's not as mature as you, you know. But there's like a decision trying to be made about giving. Maybe a gift or something. And something not working out. There's like a fantasy about being rejected and then giving an offer. It's like, can I handle the rejection? I'm pretty sure that she would like that if you did something, but she would reject you. right, go ahead and post the next question. All right. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? The affecting energy is everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order, and we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it be too many stories in your mind, too many what ifs, or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the now. Empty your mind. Clean your house and throw out any objects that tells you an uncomfortable story. Discern what you have, sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to spirit free of distractions. You are so adored by so many. I hope you really know that. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside of you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and pull back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you, Spirit. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change the things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were the victim of someone else's actions or your own. Do you know what I mean? Like what that means? And that's probably referring to like when your ex cheated on you. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spreads to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. So you could need to forgive her too. You can do it. Everyone here believes in you and adores you. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? A scammer. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? Bottom of the deck energy is what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships. To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix everyone. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we can receive with an open heart, we never really give. We are never really giving with an open heart. I'll say it again. Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, that we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. So that means judging other people for giving help when you judge yourself for receiving it. It says today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. What if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all of their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. Oh, you got an extra one. What can I burn? Burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. It says, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared. Take the leap. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave, and you will discover what you are really made out of. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? We have number 20, flying in the reverse. We have number 21, field of dreams. And we have number 43, details in the reverse. Bottom of the deck energy is number 14, ride the wave. That is talking about going with the flow. Going with the flow means you just, you wait for the right opportunity. You kind of, you don't try to force anything. You just, you're not attached when you're going with the flow. You're not attached to what's going to happen. You're not trying to make anything happen. You're just like dealing with whatever you're dealing with that day, in your life. And then, if any new opportunities come up, then you take on those opportunities. But for the most part, you just have to focus on whatever you're doing right now, which would be like working and trying to do things to make your life better, working on yourself. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? Clarify flying. Clarify flying in the reverse. We have number 14, caring connections. Clarifying the field of dreams. We have number 13, financial constraints. This connects to the angel messages at the beginning. Clarifying details in the reverse. We have number 25, deceit in the reverse. Bottom of the deck energy is number 21, strategy. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? I told you that when you order an angel messages, then they usually put something at the beginning if I do angel messages at the beginning for you. Yours might be option number 2 though on this one. Because it's talking about you kind of resting. You're trying to gain inspiration. Field of Dreams is about seeds being planted and growing and stuff like that. Let's see, Garrett, what do you want him to know? Clarify caring connections. We have number 6, not for you, and also number 11, by the book. This is a very clear message here about you will be denied being in a relationship, especially with Alyssa, while you are not abiding by universal laws. By the book is about universal laws. Clarifying financial constraints. We have number 37, never-ending story, and number 30, TikTok. Clarifying deceit, and then reverse. We have to have 2 for everyone. We have orphan. Bottom of the deck is exchanging gifts, which is the balance between, it means like the balance between give and take. Number 27. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? Clarify not for you with by the book, please. Clarify not for you with by the book. We have go for it. Step out of sight of your comfort zone. Make plans. Now is the time. Favorable outcome in alignment. But what they're meaning, and this is what I said before. Clarify never-ending story with TikTok. Clarify never-ending story with TikTok, please. We have heart, mind, union. Clarifying orphaned. So they're saying with the heart, mind, union in the never-ending story is that you have like these things that you're supposed to be doing to become like successful and aligning towards your purpose. But they're saying that you're not really feeling it because you're allowing yourself to get overly like you're allowing yourself to get emotional, and you know, you're allowing your emotions to take away from your inspiration with doing things for yourself. They're saying like the reason why that happens is because psychologically why it happens is because other people are the person that you want, your object of your affection is not seeing your value and your worth, and so you start to question your own value and your own worth. And because you start kind of feeling down on yourself, you don't tend to love yourself as much, and then because you're not loving yourself as much, then you're not going after the things that are going to improve your life. We have limiting beliefs, see, and allowing. Bottom of the deck is visualization. See yourself achieving the highest possible outcome. Experience feeling and details. The next step, daily steps towards your dream. Manageable goals, mentorships, doors opening, and success. Future you now. You're already that person deserving and have arrived. Bucket list achieving your dreams. Just talking about inspired thoughts. Let's go over the affecting energy first. Ride the wave. It says you can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all of your talents coupled with the hopes and dreams will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. And then 21 reversed. Strategy. When the strategy card is reversed, it indicates a stall in progress due to a lack of planning. You may have a goal in mind, but no specific ideas about how to achieve it. See, they're saying this not um, about Alyssa. They're saying this about your purpose. You know. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Aren't you supposed to be like going to school or something? When the strategy card is reversed, it indicates stall in progress due to a lack of planning. You may have a goal in mind, but no specific ideas about how to achieve it. Or you may have found that your original plans have hit a wall, and it's now time to reevaluate things. If this is the case, remember that the path of least resistance may be tempting, but it rarely leads to anywhere new. Don't let the mundane tasks of life eat up all of your time and take you off course. Instead of floundering and wandering around in confusion, put some significant mental effort into starting or renewing a comprehensive plan of attack. This card reversed is warning you to get out of the role of passive observer and become the author and director of your own destiny. With exchanging gifts, it is about like a balance between give and take. The essential meaning is the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything that you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. I'm going to read the protection message, see if there's anything useful coming out of that one. It says, be careful what you pray for because you might just get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know that you will have to walk away from or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay, though, because spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life, where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Beware of the need to give and take. The need for both give and take. It is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. They keep showing like you not having much giving to someone, like giving to charity or something, and it coming back to you. Something going on like that about that. flying reversed says, when you see the flying card reversed, it's a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you can earn your wings. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Icarus. Didn't you get this card not too long ago in Greek mythology, whose wax-made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun? He perished because he didn't realize his limitations. Humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. And that is in regards to Alyssa, by the way. They want you to be aware of the limitations that you currently have in the connection. They don't want you to have limiting beliefs, though. They want you to believe that you can come together. Just, they want you to recognize that if you're not in alignment and you're not doing things you're supposed to be doing, then it's not going to happen, no matter how much you try to force it. Carrying connections. It says, this card shows a couple in a tender embrace with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender connection at hand. So this is probably about her, but then we have Not For You and By the Book. Not For You is number 6. Is saying that the connection with her will be denied to you. It says a clear knowing that something is being denied to you, and then being denied for a reason. This thing is not for no reason. It's because you can't be with her in the way that she is right now. She needs to learn lessons, so do you. So if you got together now, you would not be successful. Like, your relationship would not be successful. You both have these lessons you need to learn first. It says rejection is God's protections. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now. That indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is the time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better will make you truly happy, and it's on its way. Trust this. It says, don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself. And nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now's the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, and other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust this. And then By the Book, which is number 11. They go together. The essential meaning is abiding by social rules and conformity, respecting cultural or family customs and universal laws, which is about universal laws. The universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws. It will be easier to go by the book at this time. Getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. That's about respecting. Okay, you got to respect her journey. Right now, while you're judging her, you're disrespecting her journey. You're being disrespectful. I know that sounds fucked up, but I mean, she has to make mistakes. She has to go through these things, whether you like them or not. It's not about you. Not everything that's happening is all about Garrett, you know. She has to learn the lessons the way that she can learn them, not the way Garrett would like for her to learn them. It says, play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way that you want them to do. Your connection will deepen as a result. It says, go for it. Step outside of your comfort zone. Make plans. Now's the time people all come in alignment. They're saying that when you're in alignment, then things will work, go forward. They're saying that you'll know when it's time. You don't have to worry about missing out. But you have to program yourself to be able to recognize, this opportunity. Field of dreams. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. This is probably not about Alyssa. This is about your finances. However, your finances may be neglected because you're not going with the flow with Alyssa. Okay. So if you want your finances to improve, you need to work on going with the flow more so with Alyssa. It says, great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds and are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful. Take action and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. But then we already read this, but we're going to read it again. Financial constraints. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money, but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money can be tight at this time. So rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements of your life. This is not a time for indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and good things that you already have and not take them for granted. I'm going to do 37 first. Never ending story. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. 37. self-criticism, the wounded ego, and unnecessary dramas. They're saying this is affecting that. This is what's happening. This is what they're wanting you to correct. It says, there's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life. They talked about a story. What is the story you're going to tell? Stop telling the old shitty story. Start telling a new, better one. But you keep focusing on the old story, so you keep manifesting it. You got to stop doing that. There's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, you must not go there, you should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice that you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. This is the time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is, not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. So they're saying to get out of, don't get involved in the drama of all the crap, like with Cooper and all that. Like, let them go do that. You don't have to have anything to do with it. You don't have to get upset. You think I'm like upset over Marco or whatever? I don't give a shit. I don't follow him anymore or anything. I don't get any notifications. The only way I would know if anything happened to him is somebody contacted me and told me. And I don't need to know. I don't care. I'm already doing what I'm doing. That's what I care about. There's no point in obsessing over something or being, worried about it or anything. I'm not worried. Whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. And that's all there is to it. No amount of worrying or being upset is going to change anything. If anything, it's going to make it worse. It says timelessness, divine timing and immeasurable time. And didn't you read not too long ago what divine timing really is? Divine timing is like certain things have to happen before you can come together. If you're not learning all these lessons and doing everything you're supposed to do and all the lessons that she has to learn and everything, that's divine timing. Until, you guys can figure all that out, that's when you can come together, but you can't come together, before that. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life that you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now, and always show up when you need them, right on time. It says that you have been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous about your dreams and taking too long to manifest. There's nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine, appropriate timing. You can relax. And then we have heart mind union, harmony of heart, joy / vision with mind, plan, action, faster manifestation, highest vibration. So they're wanting you to work on raising your vibration and have a vision and a plan and an action and have like joy in it. You know, be inspired and getting excited about it, you know, that kind of thing. This is probably about your purpose. 43. But it does tie into this other stuff. Details reversed. Heed this gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage the general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect already, just as you are. Reverse the details card challenges you to accept that things as they are and all of their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. $25 reversed. Deceit. It's good for this card to be reversed because it means you're going to be coming out, or they want you to come out of deceit. It says receiving this card reverse puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of a new peaceful and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success and greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reversed is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself and regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. Feels like self-deceit. Then number 5, orphan. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. They're saying this is going to happen, they're saying. So you're going to come out of self-deceit. And then you're going to have like an identity crisis. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way that you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like-minded in spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Coming out of the seat. It's not a relationship thing. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances that you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional. Not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect with others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. Limiting beliefs. So what is your deceit? What you're coming out of is limiting beliefs and allowing relax and enjoy yourself. Have faith, allow situations to unfold. Okay. What you're coming out of, the self deceit, is of limiting beliefs, subconscious beliefs impede progress. So those things are going to be improving as you move forward in this way. I feel like this is something you're going to be working on soon. No, my list is currently closed. So hopefully these readings were informative and helpful for you. I'm going to go ahead and move on and do Emily's reading. Emily, go ahead and post your question. It's your turn. You're welcome. Thanks for being ready, Emily. What was Jake feeling about Emily the last time you saw her? Did you see Jake recently? I feel like they were talking about like 3 different things, but they're all kind of connected in a way. Like some things are happening because of the other things. Or it's like the energy is connected. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to go over to the beginning of the live stream and figure out. I think it's the second one, but you might want to check. For all you know, it's both. You can ask the dice which was it, option A or option B was the best one for you. You did it? Okay. I thought maybe you saw him, and that's why you're asking the question. Let me try to get these cards. Please tell me, what was Jake feeling about Emily last time he saw her? Empress. What was Jake feeling about Emily last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her, please? How did Jake feel about Emily last time you saw her? So you've like seen him, but you haven't said anything to him. How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? Let's scoot these over. Page of Swords reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? The Five of Swords. How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? Bottom of the deck is Death in the reverse. The affecting energy is like some kind of final ending. The Moon in the reverse. Secrets being revealed. Being betrayed or a painful ending with having a fresh start. Knight of Wands reversed. It's like a delay. There's like a... The affecting energy is an ending. He feels like there's maybe some kind of ending with you. And I'm seeing him being in a victim mentality about it. You're tired of him. And he imagines you're moving on to someone else. Maddie, the list is currently closed, hon, so I'm not taking any more questions tonight. If you would like to hit me up another time, you can always subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified when I go live so you don't miss out on any readings. If you would like to see what my pricing is and what kind of readings I have available, you can find that information in the video description. If you don't want your reading done publicly, I do have private options available, including emergency readings. So if that's something you're interested in, you can see how to do that in the video description. All right, please tell me, how did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? All right, clarifying the Five of, and that was at 5 page. Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords and the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the reverse. Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Swords, Judgment in the reverse. Clarifying the Six of Cups. We have the Empress in the reverse. You keep showing up as the Empress in the reverse, which is like kind of like you're tired of bullshit. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. We have the Sun. How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? Clarifying the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Five of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. Clarifying Judgment in the reverse. We have the Knight of Cups. Clarifying the Empress in the reverse. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. Clarifying the Sun. We have the Lovers in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Swords. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Swords reversed. How did Jake feel about Emily last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? You're like really still. How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily last time he saw her? Bottom of the deck is Haunted by the Past, number 30. And then a hostile work environment and Stuck in the Middle. Then we have Road Rage, number 4. Set up to fail. You don't need them. And Unrequited Love. How did Jake feel about Emily last time he saw her? Yeah. How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Gratuity. Clarifying the Four of Wands. Wicked. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. The other. Clarifying the Hierophant in the reverse. 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 We have Groom. Clarifying the Lovers in the reverse. Clarify the Lovers in the reverse. We have Cool with Whatever. Bottom of the deck is the Document and the Screw. Sorry, not sorry. Looking closely. The document is like communication. It could be like contracts and things like that. Please tell me, how did Jake feel about Emily last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? How did Jake feel about Emily the last time he saw her? Clarifying Gratuity. We have Soul Contract. Clarifying Wicked. Inseparable. Clarifying the others. We have guilty. Clarifying groom. Reveal. Clarifying cool with whatever. We have habits, which is like the devil card. Bottom of the deck is unexpected outcome, reminiscing, unsatisfied, detachment, confusion, and responsibilities. Yeah. Was that the last? That's not the last time he saw you, though. All right. Page of Swords reversed. He saw you as very like kind of like abundant in a way, which is interesting. Like stable. He saw you with like some kind of abundant mindset or something. They're saying that he learns a lot just from watching you do things. He felt like he didn't see your value before and he regretted his current actions that led him to where he's currently at in his life. And something about that what he did that was negative, like it says mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false, betrayal, lie, cheat, and beware. So there's something that he did like that kind of, and I'm hearing that he regretted doing that too with that 5 of Cups because the relationship was more profound and more important than he originally thought. And so it's like, I don't know, imagine you met someone and you decided to treat them exactly how you treat everybody, right? Which is like a big pile of garbage. And then you realize, oh shit, this person actually matters to me. But it's too late because you done treated that person like a piece of shit because that's what you do. You just go around treating everybody like shit, you know? And it's kind of like what's going on. It's like he didn't realize how important you were to him until after he treated you like shit. Then he's like, oh shit, I probably should not have fucking done that. Because upon departing, with Inseparable, he still felt love for you, even though, you weren't around, and it never went away. Like the feelings never went away. I don't feel like he took you seriously at first for a long time. I don't think that he even started taking you seriously until after he got with that girl. Now, if you would not have jumped on your ATV and you would have faced him and you would have actually like said something like you loved him back or some shit, you might be in a different place right now, because I feel like he was kind of acting like that to like, this is your last chance, like, to be with me type of thing. Or did I do something that was so damaging to our relationship that she's going to be pissed off? So that's what he feels like. He did something so damaging to your relationship to leave you so pissed off, right? So, like, I would say for a long time, he didn't really take your relationship that seriously. But then, and it wasn't just one time, like, he repeatedly treated you like you had low value. But now he realizes that you have high value, but now it's too late, right? He's already kind of fucked it up by being a turd, right? He feels guilty for treating you like an option. He feels like he deserves the judgment that he has received from you. He understands like why you're doing it. You know, it's not like, you know, he was innocent and then you're just being a bitch to him or something. And also, they're saying that he said some things about you I feel like wasn't true, and it caused harm to other things, but he hasn't told you about that, I don't think. I'm under the impression with what they're saying. So like he could have said, you know, inappropriate things that didn't actually happen to, like, I don't know, your stepbrother or something. Something where he may have told someone that he was intimate with you or sexual with you when you were much younger, okay? And that made everybody want to get him far away from you. And to the point where I feel like he got threatened. And that is part of like what keeps him away from you too. But I definitely feel like that he is aware that he did things to like push you away and to damage the connection. Well, he could have been like, I don't think he just, you mean the last time he saw you, he felt rejected? It's not saying that. I mean, I'm sure he may have felt rejected, but I mean, it's much more deeper than that, you know. Oh, okay. Oh, when he told, like, I think he told like your brother or something that more happened than what did, and it probably pissed like your dad or something off. Like, I feel like it pissed off a family member. Could have even been your brother. And he could have threatened him and said, "Don't you ever touch her again," type of thing. I have a feeling he's been threatened over you because whatever happened with you, it was like too much when you were younger. Because like, how old were you when he first like started fucking with you? You were like under 18. Yeah, but how old is he? It's like they were trying to protect you because he's like a man whore. Like, how old was Jake? What's the age difference between the both of you? I don't think you have that much age difference. Yeah, you're not like that far apart in age. I don't know if it's because, I mean, it's not because you're underage or it was illegal or anything like that. It's more like they think that he's a slut and that he was just going to try to use you for sex. And so they're saying get away from her. They don't want him to ruin like the first time you would do that with somebody or something. Yeah, that's probably it. That kind of like, what's the straw that broke the camel's back type of thing, you know? Okay. Anyways, he does feel guilty about that. He feels guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Because he was reckless with you at first, and his behavior had a lasting effect. But the last time that he saw you, he felt like a lot of nostalgia. He was thinking about the past and about what happened. And he wants to tell you the truth about his feelings. He actually then the truth is that he wants some kind of commitment. It says love of a lifetime. And then 10 of Cups. He felt happy to see you, but also rejected with the Lovers in the reverse. Seeing you was like being in a freezing cold and then finally stepping out into the sun shining on your face, thawing your face out, you know. Then Habit says, I don't know if we will ever change. So he doesn't know if anything will ever change, if you'll ever actually have that new beginning and the reconciliation. Yeah, I don't think that he knew what he was doing. He was just going with how he was feeling, and he was just feeling very attracted to you. That's what I really think. And he was being a stupid guy. Thinking with his dick. That's what I think. But that's what he normally does whenever he's attracted to somebody. He would just be thinking with his dick. That was his normal response. And so when he realized later on he couldn't treat you like that, or it's not right to treat you that way, it was kind of already too late. I'm hearing him saying, like, you're cute and adorable and all of these things. Yeah, because in his mind, to show affection or attraction means to try to fuck it. You know. He was just being a teenager. That's what teenage guys do, unfortunately. They're little sluts. I have a bunch of those guys who are like that towards me, who are actually friends with me on Facebook, and they watch me on Facebook, and they watch my stories and stuff. And some of them even like hit me up and they, Charlie, how are you doing? Do you remember me? Yeah, I remember exactly the shitty thing you did to me. Yes, I remember that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, now that you're an adult and you're all grown up. It only took you like 40 years to act right. I don't know, maybe not 40 years, okay? Longer than that. A little bit less than that, but, you know, almost 40 years, 30-something years. Whatever. 20-something? I don't know. I can't. I have to do math. But that is literally how guys act. I would like have a crush on a guy, but every time he would just be like, "Oh, I love you," and all these things, and then once, like, you know, we got, I'm not saying I had sex with him, but like once you like fooled around a little bit, right? Then all of a sudden he would just turn into a different person. It's It's like they were trying to have sex, and if you had sex with them, they would still treat you the same, by the way. So you can have sex with them and they would still treat you the same, like a piece of shit after. And if you didn't have sex, then they got mad at you for not having sex with them and they still treated you like shit. You can't win. Yeah, because he's being one of those, he's being a fuckboy. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.